You know, you've heard about quantum entangled particles.
Yes.
Where I can create a pair of particles that know about one another. Now they're separated in space and in time. And if you observe that other particle, it instantly changes the state of the particle back, the other particle that's back where I am. And by the way, that they communicate instantaneously, faster than the speed of light.
When you say
These rainbow-colored balls represent an entangled pair of particles. When you look at or observe one of them, it instantly changes the state of the other one. So that part is kind of true. But the way he phrases it is that these particles can communicate faster than the speed of light, which kind of makes people think that maybe humans could eventually use quantum entanglement to communicate faster than the speed of light. But that is impossible, because this is what an entangled pair of qubits looks like to an observer. An observer can't see the underlying quantum state, they can only see the outcome of measurements. So I'll measure this one on the right, and we see that it went to the top. Now, of course, we know, because they were entangled, this one will also measure to the top. But if these guys were light years apart and had no sort of classical communication between them, this guy, when he measures and sees that his state is going to the top, he has no idea if it's because the other person measured first and it ended up at the top, or if he's the one measuring first and he just happened by 50-50 chance to end up at the top. In fact, just looking at his qubit, he has no idea if his qubit is even entangled or if it's just a regular particle. And you can try your best to come up with clever tricks to get around this limitation, but you will not be able to. At the end of the day, two observers cannot use quantum entanglement to send information from one to the other. But that does not mean that there aren't interesting implications of quantum entanglement in communications. It's just that sending messages faster than the speed of light isn't one of them. If you're interested in this kind of thing, follow on to learn more.